Hello, and we are here today for the fourth of the 5 C's of influence, and that is the dreaded C word. The dreaded C word is the word conflict. Yes, the fourth C of influence is conflict resolution. No one likes conflict. No one wants to deal with the aftermath of people not getting along. No one wants to deal with arguments. No one wants to deal with all of the things that can happen when a team doesn't work well together. But as a leader, that is what you are there to do. Make no mistake about it. You need to handle conflict. You cannot let it go. You must have the hard conversations. You must talk to the person who isn't performing well. You must speak with the person who is not playing nicely in the sandbox, which is what I like to call it. But the person who undermines coworkers and who doesn't get things to them on time. You must have those conversations, because when you don't, the overperformers will become very discouraged, and the underperformers will become increasingly defiant. Now, I can say this to you after 45 years in the workforce, after having to handle conflict with people who reported to me, and in dealing with people who did not handle conflict well. I can remember one time in a volunteer assignment that I was doing that I was working with a leader who refused to handle conflict. I was having an issue with that leader. That leader was not hearing me. I was trying to be heard. And finally, I began to do some little passive-aggressive things that really that leader kept ignoring, and kept ignoring until that leader sat me down, called me into a meeting, and we were able to have a talk, and I was able to voice what the issue was. Now, it was very sad that it had to get to that part, especially because I have been a leader for so many years, and I was even a leader much longer than that individual was, but they would never get it. They did not want to hear it. They did not want to deal with it. And as a result of that, it caused a lot of trouble in the organization that we were volunteering in until that individual learned that they had to handle conflict. Now, I will tell you that it's hard. It's tough. Nobody wants to do it. You feel upset. However, when you get the conflict resolved, then everything starts to run smoothly again. So I encourage you as a leader not to run from conflict, but to embrace it and to wrestle it to the ground. It's not going to be as difficult as you thought, and when it's over, you will feel so much better. Have a great balance of the day, and we look forward tomorrow to the 5th C of influence.